Here we are again.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everybody.
How come they don't have a name like Hump Day for Tuesday? Like,
Taco Tuesday, I guess, is the only thing there. It's just too early in the week. That's why it's Taco Tuesday. You need tequila.
talk about
Not
Tuesday.
wine for Wine Wednesday.
Fair enough. So today's a really interesting thing that you've got going on.
Yeah.
Just really kind of came out recently, yes?
I mean, bridge loans, just like buy downs, they've been around. The good ones come and go when there's a really good need for them. So I don't usually talk about bridge loans because in practice, there's not a lot out there that actually solve the main problem. I can't cover two mortgages at the same time, and I need money for a down payment. It's
And that's
both
been
of
the way
those.
it's been for a long time.
Yeah.
So most people don't do bridge loans.
Correct. So, I mean, obviously, this is the kind of market we're getting closer to it where you might not be able to get an offer accepted contingent. It's competitive. So, we need to have this kind of a plan B there. So, if a property comes up that you love and you want to move on, you have the means to do it. Right? So, a bridge loan effectively is a cash out refinance on the house you live in. The intent of that cash out is to pay off the mortgage you have and to have extra for your down payment. Okay? What's cool about a bridge loan is obviously this is a loan that we created. There's no payment on it for 12 months.
That's the huge thing right there.
Because-
no payment on it. For
Because
12
now
months, have
you
to-
as the client buying the house, you're not covering two mortgages when I do the math on what do we qualify for. You're only covering the current one.
And as a realtor, you're able to go in non-contingent and not stress about getting your house on the market beforehand, which is historically the way it's been if someone wants to buy and sell.
Yeah.
Like they're just not ready to do it. And this sort of really solves that problem, especially in a market where there's very low inventory, where you know your house will sell.
Yeah, and then when you have 12 months to sell your home after you acquire a property, you empower someone like Lori to get the best bang for your buck for timing, for staging, for prepping, and you don't have a single payment on that loan for 12 months. So the odds are you're only writing a check for the new mortgage, not the old. Now, the home is sold. You have a bunch of money from that sale. You are allowed to throw that money at the new mortgage and recast or re-amortize the monthly payment.
And doesn't it come down like a percentage or something?
It comes down the exact amount you throw into it. The difference of
No,
a re-
I'm sorry. I meant that the percentage points that, like, if your mortgage is 6.7, it automatically comes down, so you don't have to actually refinance. Is what I was. told, no?
Correct. It lowers your payment without a refinance.
Yeah.
It doesn't prepay the mortgage, like take it from 30 years to 29.
Right, that's
it
what I meant.
lowers the actual
Yeah,
payment.
yeah.
So I think you'll refinance any mortgage you get today 2 or 3 times in the next 10 years. But this is a really, really good way to accomplish that purchase without having to sell the property first.
Okay. And then also something really interesting about this bridge loan is for investors.
Yes.
This is really cool. Actually.
So if you've out there and you've owned an investment property, you may or may not know that you can buy a new investment property, sell the current one, and avoid capital gains taxes.
It's called a 1031 exchange.
Correct. And the hardest thing about that is once you sell your home, you're on the clock. You have 45 days to find a property and you have 6 months to close on that property. And if you're out there looking for homes in this market, it's not easy to find a home in 45 days. So a lot of investors
Even with cash.
are shy to list a home and go for it because they know there's a lot of battles. What this allows you to do is acquire the replacement property, the next investment first, by using a bridge loan on your current home. You close on the purchase and then you have 6 months to sell your current property, and it's all handled through a 1031 accommodator. It all it's a valid 1031 exchange, but it takes out the risk of
And the
needing to
stress,
find the
and the
property
stress.
first.
So
I got excited. I called a lot of my clients that have investment properties, a lot of my clients that own primary, and this is a tool, one of many, to combat the high interest rates, the high demand, and the future wave of demand that's coming.
I think it's finally a really good product to be able to talk about because, most loans are just about the same right now. So thanks for stopping by, and we'll get to you again next week.
Have a good week.
Bye.
Bye.